Good morning. Today is October the 3rd, and oh, I just need a little bit of fixing of my hair. Um, yeah, no, well, that's now a practice almost every day that I have to look at my hair and fix it. Look at that. Amazing, huh? Look at me now. Me showing you. Look at my eyes. You see any wrinkles? Those deep marks here starting to disappear. And of course, a lot younger look than what I used to before. And so, and this is the second time I'm going around. So, and the first time I stopped on, it was September the 12th. I remember when I took a picture of myself and in a white shirt, and now I look even better than then, 2014 September, with a lot more hair too, and more natural color of my hair. It's not white. I mean, it's not black either, but it's a little bit more or less brownish type, and I sometimes see that what I used to see, and when I was very young, in a young age, some different tones of a little bit lighter color and a little bit darker color of brown, or brownish, and a little bit towards the lighter color of brown. So things are going really good, very good. I feel very energized. I can work out without any problems and still go the whole day. After an extenuating exercises, exhausting exercises, and it's still going throughout the whole day. Then go to sleep for about 4 or 5 hours on an average. I would say 5 hours, between 4 and 6 at the most, but mostly it's around 4 hours. And then I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and my day starts. And I go work out after I drop off my daughters to school around 8 to 8:30, and then I do it for about an hour, 20 minutes walk, 20 minutes run, and then another 20 minutes walk, which is sufficiently enough to get all the results that I'm getting with my body and all that. So, and on the way of those 20 minutes, I do a little bit of bars. I hang on the bars and parallels, and that's probably at the most 5 or 10 minutes of bars. And then the rest is just walking and running, and it's great. It's just been working really good, amazingly good. I get all the oxygen that I need. I get my cardiovascular really a high rate of heart. I've been measuring sometimes in the gym. I go up to 180, 170. And I do go running. It's about 1.5 miles, more or less, probably close to 2 miles that I run. But I do it in 2 laps, and two ways, I would say. One way going and one way back. And so when I'm going is when I do the bars and hang on the bars, etc. A little bit of calisthenics, and then I run. So on the way running, it's probably half I stop maybe for a minute or two, breathe a little bit, and then come back running. But on the last maybe 50 yards, I would say I sprint. And that's when I'm really when I really bring up my heart rate. Because it's already set running at a certain pace. For a long time your heart rate goes up. But then at the end is when I sprint all the way to 10 miles per hour, more or less. We usually run around 6. I usually run 6, 7 miles per hour, but then I sprint to 10 miles per hour, more or less, a little bit more sometimes. But I try to completely get my heart rate up and end up with almost no breath. Well, it's got two purposes. I go from the aerobic exercise to the anaerobic exercise, but then the anaerobic exercise is where all the big oxygen you're taking, and it's good for the brain and all that. So yeah, I do it for a little bit, but I know you should do it for a long time, especially at the age that I am at. I'm 55 and a half, well, no, I'm 4 months away from being 56. So that is the plan that I'm going through. I'm also having my juice now that I want to fix up all this stuff. I'm trying to do 3 juices a day, no food, and the creams that I've made, hair and face and body. It's one cream for face and body and all that, because there's one skin that we have all around it. So there's only one cream, and there's only certain nutrients that it needs. Your skin, anywhere it is, it's a skin. So from that point of view, that's how I develop it, and it's working out really good. My skin's very soft and shiny. It's a glow, natural glow. I haven't done anything. I didn't put anything. I just out of the bed at 3 o'clock. We're going to help my daughter. Who's bedridden for 3 years after a freak accident. So those are the effects of it. You don't even need creams to show your natural beauty, except for the ones that I've developed to nourish and detoxify your skin from the outside and as well as from the inside with the juices. For the hair, I got a cream that I apply it now every once in a while. I'm just being lazy, but I do it every night, either before shower, because it leaves it very greasy, your hair. So I used to do it at night, and religiously I have in the morning a food morning that's made especially for the hair. So I take that in the mornings. That's the first thing I do. After I have water, of course, that's the first thing. And then I have that. I don't know. That's cat's hair too. That cat's hair 1. That's what I call it. The food I call it cat's hair 1. And the cream for the hair I call it cat's hair 2. Cat is the name of my daughter. That's why. And then exercise. So food, creams, and oxygen. That is the key. And good water, alkaline water. That's the key. Sometimes I skip showers. I used to do it one shower every 2 days, or every 2 days. For example, I skip tomorrow, and then the next day I would. Sometimes I would go 2 days without showers. That's prior when I was building up my collagen and all of my oils on my skin so that I would water.